It's time for Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Now let's have some fun. Here is your host, Johnny Radio.
Yo. Welcome into a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. Happy Friday, everybody. Sorry, I might not be able to hear myself the rest of the show. I forgot Brian Dacus wears, what do you call those things? Hearing aids.
Headphones.
Yeah, and you need hearing aids too, buddy. That is, oh my goodness. You know, you and Dave, is that why y'all always scream at each other when you talk? Because neither one of y'all can hear?
That's just good radio.
No, I'm talking about just in the hall.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
It's like, hey, Dave. Hey, Dacus. I'm like, I thought it was like kind of like a cool thing. No, they just both can't hear. It's ridiculous. But I want y'all to listen today because we have a very busy show. We got a little bit of Al Capizzi, or Al Capone, Al Capizzi. And it is what, Booyah to ya, Jim? How does it go?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I'm on top of this. We're going to talk a little Al Capizzi. He's going to do some wrestling this weekend. We had Dustin Starr on Wednesday. We're bringing that up. We're going to talk about it. He's got a new song dropping. You know, should I break the song live right here on my sports show?
Maybe let him do it, though.
Well, I mean, I'm going to let him do it. I'm going to wait till noon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not just going to go out there and throw the song he sent me out on the radio right this minute. By the way, I sent you a song last night.
Did you?
Yes, I actually texted you for once.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I must have been asleep, and I didn't see it this morning.
It's the opening of the Peaky Blinders.
Oh, Peaky Blinders.
Because I am Thomas Shelby. And if I could go back to the days where you could just beat people when you wanted to, I think life would be a lot easier. What do you think?
Maybe so.
I think so. You know what we're doing today at 12:30, don't you?
T-Money and Brasky.
T-Money and Uncle Brasky are going to be in the hizzy. We're going to talk all kinds about gambling, Brasky's alcoholism, how he's been saved by a few bartenders. Got some funny jokes. Don't know if you know this, but they went over in the hot dog eating contest. Did you know everybody now has been refunded their money?
On all sites. Excellent.
All sites. Yeah, it took me a little bit, but I got my money back as well, so I don't.
You don't have anything bad for BetMGM anymore.
I don't have anything bad for them or Brasky or T-Money because, again, Joey Chestnut, he was interfered with, even though he still won.
He really was. And it was a boss move to choke someone out interfering you while you had a broken foot, too, or whatever. Boss move by Joey.
I like that. And, by the way, can we ask the honest question at 901-360-8255? Do you think he can inhale that many hot dogs because he doesn't have a gag reflex? Like,
no,
I would
he does.
feel like you can't.
He does.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he said in interviews he does, but he does train himself to.
Like, just swallow dogs. Do you know I almost choked on, like, one little bite of a hot dog as a kid, and I've never been able to eat a hot dog again unless it's a corn dog at the Pronto Pup stands.
Also think he has to chew it because it would mess up.
So he does the chewing and he
swallowing. Chews and swallows.
Chews, swallows.
Chewing is
have
usually
a gag reflex.
Chewing is usually not something what you want to do when you're swallowing, is it?
No, it really isn't. No. These things we're definitely going to have to work about. By the way, speaking of that, I don't know if you know this, but the Las Vegas Raiders hired the first woman to be the president of the NFL's organization. Did you know this?
I didn't.
Las Vegas has hired attorney. By the way, she is an attorney, so that's probably a good thing. Her name is Sandra Douglas Morgan. Oh, by the way, she's the first black female team president. Added a little something else to that title. She was born in Las Vegas. She came to the Raiders after previously serving as what? Chairwoman. Do you remember it was just chairman?